When I got the call from the event planner, I thought it was a mistake. She politely said, "Sir, I'm sorry, but your wife requested that your name be removed from the guest list for the company gala." I froze. My wife, Emily, and I had attended this event together every year. It was a big deal: formal dresses, music, dinner, and networking. Why would she not want me there this time? When Emily got home that evening, I asked her about it casually, not wanting to seem confrontational. She looked startled for a second, then quickly recovered. "Oh, that. It's just a small internal event, not like before. Only employees and clients this time," she explained. Her voice was calm, but her eyes avoided mine. Something didn't feel right. Over the next few days, I noticed she became unusually secretive with her phone and laptop. Late-night texts, quiet calls in the hallway, and sudden smiles that disappeared when she saw me watching. I tried to dismiss my suspicions, telling myself I was being paranoid. But deep down, I knew something was wrong. Curiosity turned into worry, and worry turned into determination. One night after she went to bed, I checked her calendar, which she'd left open on her laptop. The company event was marked clearly, but it was at a luxury hotel, not the usual conference center. The event seemed much smaller and oddly private. My gut twisted. I decided to call the event planner again. I politely asked if I could confirm Emily's RSVP. The planner hesitated before answering, yes. She confirmed attendance for herself and a +1. My heart dropped. A +1. I repeated. But I thought I was removed from the list. The woman paused awkwardly and said, "That's what your wife requested." "I'm sorry, sir." That night I barely slept. My mind raced with possibilities. Maybe it was an innocent mistake. Maybe she was bringing a client. But the +1 label said otherwise. I needed proof. The day of the event, I told her I had to work late and wished her good luck. She smiled too easily and left wearing a dress I hadn't seen before, elegant, shimmering, and clearly meant to impress. After she left, I changed into a suit and drove to the hotel. The parking lot was full of expensive cars, and the ballroom buzzed with laughter. I stayed in the lobby, waiting. About an hour later, I saw her, Emily, walking in arm with a man I recognized. It was her manager, Jason, a charming guy I'd met a few times. My hands clenched into fists. They looked too comfortable together, laughing like lovers, not co-workers. I felt a strange calm take over me. No shouting, no confrontation, just clarity. I took out my phone and snapped a few photos from a distance. Then I quietly walked away, heartbroken but composed. The next morning, Emily came home early, pretending she'd stayed at a colleague's apartment. She acted casual, pouring herself coffee as if nothing happened. I sat at the table, phone in hand, and said, "So, how was the event?" She smiled and said, "It was fine. Long night, you know how these things go." I slid my phone across the table. The photos glowed on the screen, her and Jason, holding hands, whispering, smiling under the ballroom lights. Her face drained of color. I can explain," she stammered. I interrupted, "Don't. I just wanted to see if you'd tell me the truth." She started crying, apologizing, saying it was a mistake, and just emotional confusion. But I wasn't angry anymore. I was done. I told her I'd already sent the pictures to HR anonymously, let them deal with company rules. I also told her I was moving out that week. She begged me not to ruin her career, saying it was all a misunderstanding. But the moment she tried to twist the story, I realized something. She wasn't sorry for cheating. She was sorry for being caught. That made my decision easier. I left the house quietly 2 days later, leaving behind the wedding photos but taking my dignity with me. Months passed, and I learned she lost her job when the affair came out. People said I got my revenge, but I didn't see it that way. I just found peace in the truth. Sometimes betrayal doesn't need loud revenge or dramatic endings. Sometimes, the best payback is walking away, calmly, knowing you deserve better than someone who would erase you from her life with one phone call.